YouTube, what's going on? Your boy Eyes and There's Tactical. Man, back with a video. Hope everybody's doing good. Man, busy, busy, busy. High school softball is crazy. I don't know if y'all got any kids in school, but man, it's way different from travel softball because they only play on the weekends. And then high school, they play every other day. So it's like a job. But it's all good. My daughter's a senior. It's all going good. Man, I just want to point out, man, I want to, first of all, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody for all the comments, likes, and sharing. I guess I'm getting a lot of shares according to my analytics. Um, man, shout out to everybody who's doing a great job. I just want to let you guys know, pay attention to my community tab. I'm building playlists and I'm tagging a lot of my favorite gun tubers inside of my playlist. So make sure you guys. I'm not going to do no names because I'm trying to put people in there. I'm just meeting, and some of y'all, I've been on for a while. So stay focused on people's community tab pages. That's kind of like our little newspaper. That's like our daily. That's for me. The way I look at it, I don't know about you guys. I look at it as it's kind of like my little Twitter, so to speak, like what's going on, what's popping. Whereas the channel is kind of like the actual content, but the page is going to be like new things coming and shouts outs and stuff like that. So pay attention to the community page, man. I got some cool playlists up, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And then all the people that I put in my playlist, make sure you subscribe to their channels and go ahead and let them know, like, hey, man. So yeah, man, that's what I got. That's what I got going on for you guys right now. So this one's about like I said. Oh, well, let me shout out to what's my man name? Seconds count. But you said I like popcorn. Man, I buy these at the bulks. I get like the big bags of these, like multi bag, like 12 in a pack. I go through these at work all the time, man. So hell yeah, I fuck with Skinny Pop all day long, man. I love popcorn. Plus, I buy the over Redenbacher microwave popcorn. I keep that on deck at the house. So, man, I'm a big popcorn fan, man. I'm a big chip guy, all that stuff. But what I was gonna try out tonight, I saw these. Y'all know anything about these? Flaming Hot Cool Ranch. I had the Flaming Hot. It's in a red bag, I believe. If y'all correct me. Them things is hot, man. I'm not really a hot guy. I like a little spice, a little flavor. But the Flaming Hot Dorito one, whoo, them mugs is hot. Now I ain't never had that Flaming Hot Cool Ranch. So let me know if y'all know anything about that, man. I'm tripping. I'm showing chips and shit. This is a gun channel. Let me get down to here. But yeah, man. So yeah, the topic was, I don't know what a thumbnail. I ain't made it yet, but I think it's gonna be: do you need a weapons light on your EDC? I mean, let's just get right into it. And I ain't trying to really hate on the accessories and the people trying to make money, feed their families, and creating accessories and products for firearms. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be looking out for people who about to get into the gun world and probably going to conceal carry and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to let them know, like, man, don't buy into a lot of this stuff. I mean, even though I own it, I'm not saying I wasn't a victim of it, but when it gets right down to it, when you get into the EDC, you got to really think about it. How you living, how you carrying, the elements, the weather, all that, the environment, what hours you always out in the public. Some people ain't going to have the same requirements for their EDC based on their lifestyle, age, body shape, location. They might have armed security. Why I got to carry a gun? So there's a lot of people that do that. Oh, but shout out to Lil Baby. I saw him I saw somebody had a article up, and that boy was clutching inside of his hoodie, no holster. You can see just pull up Lil Baby holding a gun at a press conference or something. You'll see it. But yeah, so some people ain't gonna really carry, period. So, but anyway, do you need a weapons light on your EDC? Now, clearly, this is a subjective question. Everybody has a right to do what they want to do. It ain't no yes, no. It's a topic. But I was looking at the Glock store. One of my favorite little firearms. Y'all know that. So I'm looking at their little magazine, and I was like, man. And I was just trying to show a little point. I ain't trying to clown Glock or anybody else. Glock don't even make these damn lights, so it's nothing on Glock. But it's clearly is a market. I mean, everybody knows that there's a market. I mean, they got a whole section called weapons light. And look at these things: 149, 129, 129. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's almost like when they advertise a pistol, they automatically put a light on there to make a new booty, a new gun owner get it. Look at these prices, man. Streamlight TLR 789. That's a lot cheaper than that. You can find it cheaper than that. I got mine cheaper than that. And look at that. 154. And that's not with shipping, handling, and taxes. 225 with a laser, all that stuff. What you got over here? The nightstick, 149. Man, this is crazy, dude. So I don't even know if it's another page. It might keep going. Yeah, that's it for that. But yeah, man, uh, that's crazy, man. So for me, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, let me just cut through the chase. This is all my EDC stuff right here. I ain't afraid to show my stuff. Just by the way, man, there's a lot of stuff going down. I'm aware of what's going on, man. Like I heard what in Illinois, uh, they trying to give illegals to have the right to bear firearms. Craziness, man. Then I heard another case where a brother in New York, ATF went to his house because he had all this stuff that they knew he had, and then they went to all the gun shops where he bought all the parts to build his ARPs and whatnot, raided his house. But it's all in spec, but he's in jail though, man. So it's crazy, man. And somebody sitting back in the free, quote unquote, free state, whatever that shit mean. Because I'm hearing people in Texas and Florida and all the other free states, quote unquote, they not everybody don't exercise. Don't everybody the Second Amendment don't apply to everybody in a free state. If everybody follow me, I'm not going to turn this into a political campaign or a racial thing. But if you think just because you live in a free state and you can carry a gun, that law enforcement, the justice system, the DAs, state prosecutors are going to give you the same privileges as they would someone that kind of looks like them, so to speak, you tripping. So just keep that in mind. Okay, for all those in the free state who don't look like all the people who work in the justice system. So y'all just keep that in mind. Yeah, you in a free state to a certain degree, but you just like all the rest of us in a restricted state if you look like me. I'm just gonna keep that real. And I got another video up on that to back that 100. But back to the topic though, the light thing, man. So this is pretty much what I carry, all the stuff that I carry, and that's it. I don't have the whole elaborate EDC different 5, 6 gun, and I get it. Some people live in colder states; they can carry bigger firearms because they wear bulkier clothes. Because I'll be honest with you, if I was in a cold weather state, I would wear clearly I'll be wearing jeans a lot more and pants, and I would probably be outside waistband, but but you wouldn't be able to see it, so it's still concealed. And I think that's what I don't know. Y'all can chime in the comment section. Do you guys do that? Because it wouldn't make sense to kind of have all these. I would probably still do appendix, but my point is there'll be days probably where I would have strong side. You know what I'm saying? I'm left-handed, so my clock is going to be off on you guys. But I'll be 11 o'clock. I might be 10 o'clock, or I might be 9 o'clock. But or most likely I'll be appendix. But if it's cold weather and I'm wearing big bulky down jackets, I would probably just go like 10 o'clock, and then have it in a holster 10 o'clock right there on the outside of my pants, but my jacket covering up. So I get why y'all have multiple carry firearms, but I live in San Diego and it's warm all the time. And so there's never a day where I can't wear shorts. Even when it rains, we got people running around with flip flops and wearing shorts. If you talk to anybody who's ever been to Hawaii, or I think even you boys in Florida, y'all seen that before, where guys are out in tank tops and flip flops and shorts, and then all of a sudden it starts raining, but nobody run inside. Like people in Florida, and I don't know about Florida, but people in California don't even own umbrellas. Our umbrella sales go up when it's a storm coming in. Other than that, don't nobody even carry those damn things around. So that's how nice the weather is here. It's always like 70 degrees, always, every single day, almost, like, except for maybe 20, 30 days out the year, 40 days max. We had 70-degree weather, so don't have to really change stuff up, man. So this is what I carry. I got my Glock 29. I carry this, and I carry Glock 23, and this was a TLR1 HL, and then this is the Glock build, and that's what TLR 7A. But I don't carry this, and I know the reason why I did this because someone said, like, you always say you carry Glock 19, but you don't carry this. So where's your other Glock 19? Well, here's the other Glock 19. This is the OEM. This is the first Glock that I ever bought. I keep saying that. No, it was a Glock 17, but I sold. That's another story. But this is the second Glock that I ever bought, and I bought this from This Glock right here is from the Glock store, and I bought this a long time ago, back in 2012, 13ish, or something like that. And I just kept it all stock except for the True Glow sights, tritium and fiber in the front, and that's it. Everything is stock. The guide rod, all this shit is all stock. The barrel, plunger, everything, the trigger, everything. I mean, the striker, all that stuff in here is stock. So what I do is when I want to carry that, I basically take this off. And by the way, YouTube, these weapons is clear. There's no magazine in here. Safe direction. So what I do is I do this. I just basically take this off, and then I put this on, and I'll explain why. So this is the configuration that I would carry this Glock 19. And the reason why is because this is all aftermarket, so to speak. Zafiri's Precision Glock OEM 19 Gen 3 internals, tungsten rod. This is an aftermarket barrel. It's a good one though. Sights, obviously, Holosun, all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of a build, and then this is the OEM. And part of the reason why is because Glock doesn't sell their lowers. I know someone said that, but I'm not going to clown, but I think that's false. Glock doesn't sell their actual lowers. What they do is they sell a lower. And if you're in California, it sucks because that lower is not on our gun roster. So it's weird. Like the Glock Gen 3 is on the gun roster, but the Glock Gen 3 lowered. So here's their lowers that they sell, and it's called the GX X100, and it's $129. And this accepts Glock 17 full size and accepts Glock 19 uppers. So this is the one they sell, and you can see it's nothing like their factory lower. I mean, it's a nice one. I ain't gonna lie, it's nice. You got the little cuts and stuff on the trigger guard and all that, but it's not their factory lower. So I just want to make sure everybody understand that. And so I didn't want to do that. Well, I wanted to do that, but I couldn't get it because that lower that's the registered part, and it's not on our California gun roster. So the way around it is just go buy a whole nother Glock, or just swap lowers out like that. So I don't know. At some point, I don't know. I might actually end up giving this to my son, the build. I might just do that. I want to give him a lot of stuff while I'm here on Earth. And so I'm probably just going to give him this build right here and just go buy a whole nother Glock. Just keep that slide, and I'll just go buy a whole nother, factory Glock, and then be back to where I started, so to speak. And then I can just build out another slide if I want to go with the Holosun red dot, all that kind of stuff. But he liked that. So he liked that a lot. He liked the Glock 21. He liked the AR 10.5. So I might just end up just giving that to him. So that's the theory, the theory behind this. So how I have two Glock 19s. When you hear me say that, that's the two Glock 19s, basically. This the Glock 23. And I can stick this on this lower too, because this is basically the same. Oh, that one's loaded. Let's make sure this is clear. So this is basically the same frame. So you can I can just use this one too, which is what I usually do. So it's the same frame as the Glock 19, the 23 frame. These are exact same frames. So I usually just do it like that, to be honest with you. That's how I ride those two together and leave this kind of that format. Now, as you notice, this holster works with the TLR 7A, and this holster works with the 7 TLR 1. So that's the difference between these two holsters. Now, the significant difference is that this light, if I put this light on any of my Glocks, it'll fit inside this holster. That's the beautiful part about this light with this holster compatibility, is that it'll fit with any of my Glocks. If that light can fit on my Glock, it'll fit in this holster. This holster only accepts the 7A. So in theory, I can take this light off, put this in here. I think it'll fit, but the mag won't fit right here because this mag is only for Glock 19 and Glock 23. But anyway, so back, do you need a freaking light? I came to the conclusion, EDC, you don't. And here's why. For me, let me make that clear. For me, I don't need one because my lifestyle and the way I am as a person, as a shooter, I can get on target in 7 to 9 yards without a light, in low light conditions, even dark conditions. I would be able to handle my business. I'm very, very convinced that I can pull it off EDC and without a light. But since I've already made this huge investment in these holsters, I'm just kind of stuck there. So, and they're left-handed holsters, so it's not like I can sell these on the open market. They will be a tough sell. There's not a lot of lefties, so I'm just going to have to keep rocking this system and go from there. But I will be buying another holster that will accept the 23 to 19 size, and it will be non-light bearing with the mag carrier though. So if I just want to do that, I can just have that third option, and it'll be non-light bearing, so I can just. So that's my video. A little long, a little wordy, but yeah, man, I don't. Me personally, Eisenhower's Tactical in Breezy, I don't really need a light. And options around that is that you can just, you can just have a pen light. I mean, these work fine. You can just, it's good practice anyway. You can have one like this, and you can put this around your hand. You can practice, flipping that thing around, getting on target, boom, whatever. So you have options with lights. It's not like you just can't have a pocket light. I mean, I don't know why we got away from, pocket lights and training with pocket lights. That's a viable option also. And these are a lot cheaper. I got like 3 of these, I think. Oh, Amazon was a 3-pack, Hattori, whatever. I got a 3-pack of these for like $15, something like that. And I got this at Home Depot. It came with something I bought. It just came with it. So I bought a drill or something. I don't know what it was. And just Milwaukee, I can't remember what it was. And it just came with it. So these are all over the place. So a lot cheaper than $169, man. I tell you this, like, that's absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous to me. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I just think, this is almost a gun between these two lights when I look at it. It is in a not California. Well, yeah, ain't even California. $40, 150, 150, 300. Yeah, but yeah, $300, $350. You're kind of close to a freaking pistol, man. Like, that's crazy for something that you probably, even in a self-defense situation, I don't even know if you would actually use it. I don't know if you would actually need it, like, because in your home you're gonna have a rifle or a shotgun probably, and even if you had it in your home, you probably would want a light on it. But I think most people could probably pull off a self-defense in their home without a light. So let me know what you guys think, man. Interesting topic. Do you need an EDC on? Do you need a weapons light on your EDC, not your home defense, your EDC? Do you need that? And when is that going to come in play at 9 yards and in? Let me know, man. It's your boy Eisenhower's Tactical. Like, comment, subscribe. Everybody stay blessed.